and welcome back to another story time with me, Rockin' Ryan, in my book corner. I've just made a nice mug of hot chocolate. Do you like hot chocolate? I've even got a very yummy, scrummy cookie, but it's a little bit too hot. So I'm going to pop it down, save my biscuit for later, and while it's cooling down, I'm going to read you a story not about hot chocolate, but tea. I bet your mummies and daddies and nannies and granddads like tea. Maybe even you like tea too. But in this story, it's not just a little girl and her mummy that like tea. It's a big tiger. Rawr. So, if you're ready, turn on your listening ears, click. Sit back, relax, and let's have our story of today, which is The Tiger That Came to Tea. The tiger who came to tea. There he is. Once there was a little girl called Sophie. She was having tea with her mummy in the kitchen. Suddenly, there was a ring at the door. Ding dong. Sophie's mummy said, I wonder who that could be. It can't be the milkman because he came this morning. And it can't be the boy from the grocer because this isn't the day that he comes. And it can't be Daddy because he's got his own keys. We better open the door and see. She opened the door and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, Excuse me, but I'm very hungry. Do you think I could have tea with you? Sophie's mummy said, Of course. Come in. She's very brave. So the tiger came into the kitchen and sat down at the table. Sophie's mummy said, Would you like a sandwich? But the tiger didn't just take one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and he swallowed them up in a great big mouthful. And he was still hungry. So Sophie passed him the buns. But again, the tiger didn't just eat one bun. He ate all the buns on the dish. And then he ate all the biscuits and all the cake until there was nothing left on the table. So Sophie's mummy said, would you like a drink? And the tiger drank all the milk in the milk jug and all the tea in the teapot. And then he looked all around the kitchen to see what he could find. I wonder what's in your kitchen. I hope there's cake. He ate all the supper that was cooking in the saucepans and all the food in the fridge. What a very greedy tiger. And then he ate all the packets and tins in the cupboard. And he drank all the milk and all the orange juice and all Daddy's beer and all the water in the tap. Then he said, Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go. And he went. Sophie's mummy said, I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for Daddy's supper and the tiger has eaten it all. And Sophie found she couldn't have her bath because the tiger had drunk up all the water in the tap. Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. So Sophie and her mummy told him what had happened and how the tiger had eaten all the food and drunk all the drink. And Sophie's daddy said, I know what we'll do. I've got a very good idea. We'll put on our coats and we'll go to the cafe. So they went out in the dark and all the street lamps were lit and all the cars had their lights on and they walked down the road to the cafe. And they had a lovely supper with sausages, chips and ice cream. In the morning, Sophie and her mummy went shopping and they bought lots more things to eat. And they also bought a very big tin of tiger food in case the tiger should ever come again. But he never did. The end. Wow. That was a very, very hungry tiger. He filled his belly with sandwiches, buns, cakes, tins, milks, orange juice, and even Daddy's very mucky beer. But one thing he didn't eat was my very yummy cookie. So tasty. So I think my hot chocolate is nice and ready now, which means I think it's time that I put my book down. I think it's time for you to go to sleep. So it's time to lie down. Close your eyes. Get nice and comfy. But before you do, I'll see you back here tomorrow for another Rockin' Ryan story time in my book corner. Bye-bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.